English?
All right, Mafia, that's your minute. Thank you. Dawn, you may open your eyes and look at the table. Thank you, Dawn. Sheriff, you may open your eyes and look at the table. Thank you, Sheriff. And good morning, everyone. So it'll begin as normal. It'll be 1 minute each. So once you finish it, once you start, your video stream will start glowing. That's your minute. So you can talk as soon as you have your minute started. If you want to nominate someone, let me know. It goes as usual, and then we'll go to voting when we get there. Yeah. All right. All the best. Player number 1, your minute starts now.
Oh, geez, Louise. Well, first game, inaugural game. Hi, guys. I'm excited to be here. Let's stare at everybody and see who is suspicious. I always so I've watched a few games, and I feel like player 1 just either, no matter what, they get ragged on at least by somebody. Like, that was a suspicious player, day 1 speech. You don't know me. I really, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Give me your best innocent faces, guys. Kara, you don't look innocent. Okay.
That's your minute. Player number 2, your minute will start. Yeah.
May I talk? Perfect.
Yes.
Good. So number 1, I don't think your speech was too bad. For now, you're just great to me. Usually, speech of number 1 is just some night thoughts. What you were thinking, like in good times when we had physical presence, that would be some music, and there would be your thoughts during the night, maybe about the song. What can I say? What else? Just don't judge me. I have a piece of paper here, and I will try doing the same that Russian Mafia did, writing down who voted against whom, because I have so many issues with it. I feel I don't remember this part of the conversation usually, so I will be making my notes because I'm red and I'm trying for the first time to figure out what the 3 Mafia are. But
my turn. I think there is a mafia between 1 and 2. One's speech was a little nervous, and also I noticed while the moderator was talking that the mafia took longer and said it's your first time, take as long as you need to choose the kill. So it makes me think somebody is new as well on the mafia team. So I feel like there is somebody between 1 and 2. Everybody else I'm trying hard to look at. It's difficult to read body gestures online, but waiting to hear everybody else, I guess. But that's my 2 cents.
What's up, guys? So I'm gonna play with number 3.
We don't hear you because I don't hear you.
Oh no.
You might want to refresh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I think we hear you.
You can hear me now? Really?
You're quieter, so I think you might want to hold your mic closer.
Hello, can you hear me? Oh, this is a mess. Anyways,
Yeah.
sorry guys, I think that 3 is good because I agreed with her. I think that 1's suspicious. I'm very confident 1 is Mafia because I've seen a lot of new players give their first speeches, and 1 didn't give any of the signs that new players will usually give off when they're playing their first game of Mafia as a civilian. So I'm pretty confident 1's Mafia. And 2 could be with 1. I mean, there wasn't any signs to think 2 is good. And if 1 is somehow not Mafia, 2 could also be Mafia, because I don't see how you don't find 1 Mafia there. And I guess you're giving me extra time because of technical difficulties. I should have tested first, my bad. I think my mic's just messed up. And I have to get a new cable to fix it, so I might have to switch to a really shitty webcam mic if this doesn't fix itself. But it's okay for now? Yeah? Okay, bye.
Thank you, number 4. Number 5.
Greetings to all. I play with players number 1 and number 2. 2 is definitely peaceful for me. Her speech flowed. She did not stumble. The flow of her thought was like a peaceful player. I think 2 doesn't know the color. 3 for me, the Mafia, because she got lost at the end of the speech. Advise the sheriff to check number 3. And I play with number 8, Overwatch. I like game Overwatch. Number 1, number 2, and number 8. Check number 3. Pass. Thank you.
Can you hear me? Yeah. I think after number 1 speech, I think I will push she is great, and also number 2, her speech is not good and not bad. But after number 3 and number 4 speech, I do think number 1 have the suspicion here, and because she is the first time to use the website to play the Mafia, and also the number 2 as well. I think number 3 speech is better than 4, but I think that both of them are good. And number 5 is not bad. He just tried to analyze the things here, and yeah, that's my opinion. We'll see. Thank you. Pass.
So far, I think 2 and 6 are red, and then 3, 4, 5, I don't understand. So 4 says 3 is like super red. Then 5 says nothing about 4. Like, I mean, he didn't take 4, but he says nothing about 4. He just says 3 is Mafia, check 3, who is 4. So I suspect 4 and 5 together. And basically, yeah, the check should go between 3 and 5, where I kind of suspect 5 more. I suspect 4 because he didn't say anything. Like he said, oh, I had the technical difficulties, and then I take more time, and then the rest of his speech, like the half a minute, he just was speaking about his microphone.
Oh my
like
God.
we already got it that he had technical difficulties. I don't know who is 1, because if she's playing first time, she can be nervous on any role. So I don't know. So I think 2 and 6 are red so far. Thank you.
Whoever's watching, if I know you, can you
Well,
message
hello
me
there.
to tell me if my mic is working
Player
on the
number
YouTube
7
stream?
stole my speech. I wanted to say about player number 4 that he was using his technical difficulties to hide that he is the Mafia. I like to play with player number 5 because he likes my shirt, and I like the background that he has on his room. I do agree that player number 1 may be the Mafia just because it took them a little bit more time. 6 gray, 3 gray, 2 I would need to see. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, and player 7 I really don't know you yet, so let's see later. That's it. Pass.
Okay, I don't think player number 3 is black. One reason is, like, if you were Mafia, you wouldn't come out straight out the gate accusing someone. I like 5's reads on 4 and 3, but I don't know how you can play with 1. I can see how you can play with 2 because 2 seemed the most right to me.
What?
But I don't know how you could play with both 1 and 2.
Get out of here.
I liked 4's analysis of 3, but like I found like a lot of people were ganging up on the fact that 1 is possibly a mafia just because of the fact that they might have taken much time. Especially 6 and 8 went on that as well. I'm not sure whether that could certainly be the case, but like I found it kind of strange that everyone was sort of echoing this this thing, which 4 brought up, but then 6 and 8 sort of pushed on that again. I like 7 as analysis, so I'm gonna probably play with 7, 2, and 3 for now.
Actually, for me, I think the reddest player for me is number 3 because the perspective that she has to analyze about number 1 and also number 2 or number 2's opinion on number 1. So I think that number 3 is the reddest for me. And then and because of that, number 7, I am a little bit suspect you because you claim that you play with 2 and 6, but then before your speech, I think that number 3 and number 4 are actually better than 2 and 6. And if you want to play with number 6 and 6 claim that 3 and 4 should be good, but then you play with number 6, and you don't trust number 3 and 4. I find this a little bit suspicious to me. And for number 9, I think you might be good. I'm still not sure, but the fact that number 7, 8, and 9, you guys have, especially for number 8 and 7, you guys are kind of like bond together, but I don't see.
That's your minute. I'm sorry, that's your minute. There have been no nominations today, so we would not be voting. So everyone, please go to sleep. Good night.
Say how Mafia shooting works.
Yes. Okay. So Mafia, you will get a chance to kill your victim now. Whoever you want to kill, their video stream will have a button underneath them which would state kill. So you can just point at hover their mouse over their video stream and press the button when you get a chance. You will see if you can pick the victim or not. But yeah. So yeah, that's how you kill. Just press the kill button on the victim's video stream. Mafia, please pick your victim now. Thank you very much, Mafia. Dawn, you may open your eyes and using your fingers show me the number of the player you'd like to check. I will let you know whether they are the sheriff or not the sheriff. Thank you very much, Dawn. Sheriff, you may open your eyes and using your fingers show me the number of the player you'd like to check. I will give you a thumbs up if the player is a civilian and a thumbs down if the player you checked is a mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. And everyone before everyone wakes up, player number 7, I'm sorry you have been killed. You can make your best 3 guesses. If you wish to make your best guesses, please make them right now. Who do you think are the Mafia players' top 3 guesses? Thank you, player number 7. So everyone, good morning. I am sorry player number 7 has been killed. You can see his top 3 guesses on his video stream. And player number 7, your final minute starts now.
Yeah, look, I'm not sure, but it's hard because I don't know most of you. And I usually miss 5 Scholar anyway. And he's so upset now. I think there should be a black player between 9 and 10. If I would be a sheriff, which I'm not, I would check there. I think 3 is red. Everybody but 5 called 3 red pretty much, so let's say 3 is red. I still think 2 is red for her speech, and I don't think, I would not suspect 6 and 8 much for this round. 10's speech was weird, but I think that if she would be shooting me, like with the time she's playing, she wouldn't play like against me that much. So I don't know. I'd vote somewhere between 1, 4, 5, and
Thank you
9.
very much. Thank you, player number 7. All right, so we will be starting today's day with player number 2. You'll get your minute soon. If you want to nominate someone, just say out loud, "I nominate X." X being the number. Yeah, please don't say I'm going to be nominating or I will nominate. Just try to say I nominate X like that. All right, starting now.
Oh, sorry, I was making tea, so I am completely unprepared. But I think I will nominate players number 3 and 5. Player number 3, mostly because you started acting against me. Wait, number 5. Wait, I'll get to you. So player number 3, you started going up against me from the beginning, which I find a bit suspicious because I produced no real strange and misleading information, in my opinion. If I were to think that there would be an alliance, stop gesturing, number 9. It's so confusing to use the online system. Anyway, if I were to pick teams, like 3 and 10 would be together, maybe 9. 5, why do you think that I'm red in the beginning? Why are you so confident about this? This what
Okay.
makes me...
Okay,
Yeah.
player number 2, I'm just gonna say that you said you want to nominate number 3 and number 5.
Yeah, I nominate. I'm
I
sorry.
nominate. Okay,
Yeah.
and you can check whenever you do a nomination. You can check the video stream of the player you're nominating. I am accepting your nomination of player number 3, so you can see the player number 3 turned into a thumbs up. That's how you find out that your nomination has been accepted. All right, everyone. So moving forward to player number 3, your minute starts now.
Yeah, I think player number 2 sounds rattle. It makes me more suspicious of her right now, more than the first round. So I nominate 2. I also nominate player number 9 because he was the one who was like kind of being suspicious of me when he said that number 4 was speech is good, which is almost the same as what I said. So it's very weird that he thought number 4 speech was good, but mine I was gray. So yeah, so I mean I nominate 9, I nominate 2. There is, I think, a mafia between 8 and 9, and definitely 1 and 2. That's what I think number 10 is good. Number 6 is good. Number 4 is playing with me, so number 4 is good. So that leaves me with 5, 8, 9, and 1 and 2. So there are 3 mafias there.
Okay, so normally we would just kill 9 because, I mean, his speech was kind of shambles. But the thing is, this is an online game where it's hard to really explain. It's hard to anticipate what people are going to say. But, like, 9 said that he liked 5's reads on 3 and 4. Like, 5 never even said my name in his speech. He, like, ignored me completely. And, I feel like there were some other things that you said. It was weird. I mean, I have to nominate you, Wahi. I nominate 9. I nominate 9. I nominate 5. I don't know which one is not nominated yet. Anyways, I don't even know that it makes 9 like, these online games are so weird, but I will probably... It's hard. I don't have any... I'm gonna play with 3. I'm just gonna pray she's red. Like, 10 really helped me by reminding me about things that had happened during the day, because I hadn't paid any attention. But 10 doesn't love 6 this game, so it makes me worried. I'm just appreciative to 10 for telling me about the game.
Thank you. That's your minute.
Hello, I play with 9. He said everything right. I'm the sheriff. I checked 8. It's red. Someone up against me. Okay, I will show you who we vote for. I think 10 Mafia. I also thought that between 7 10 there's a Mafia, but 7 killed, and it became easy. 9 correctly showed player number 2 to nominate someone. She suspects everyone, but does not field anyone. there's a conflict between number 2 and number 3, we can vote there. I nominated number 2 and number 3 and number 4. Number 8 and 9.
Okay, after last speech, I mean all of us, and the reddest player should be number 7, then number 3, then number 10 or 4. And so I don't know why number 2 just nominate number 3, because I think she is a really redder player in the table. Because number 7 is dead now, and so the second one reddest player should be number 3. So this is no sense for you to nominate number 3. And other than that, and I think number 8, you are quite, how do I say, your speech is nonsense to me, you know. You can't, because all of us think that number 5 speech is weak, and then you think he's good because of his background. This is nonsense, right? See, that make me feel you are really suspicious, you know. And I think this one I will.
Thank you. That's a minute. Player number 8.
So player number 6, 5 just checked me and he said that I'm good. Also, it's quite weird that 5 checked me if he thought I was good to begin with. Why did you check me? So that's also a bit weird. To me, I think there is a mafia between 2 and 3. They're kind of blaming each other. There is some competition there. I nominate 2. I nominate 3. And we're just going to choose one of them this turn. What was that, a Y sign, Ian?
Where are we going to vote, bro?
We're gonna vote on 2 or 3. I still haven't decided yet. I will take my time to the last moment to choose between them. I think player 9 did make sense. I don't know why people were saying that he was acting different. I played with him before, and he played like he's usually playing. And we forgot about.
Okay, that was a minute.
So if you guys remember in my first night speech, I concluded by saying I'm gonna play with players number 7, 2, and 3. 3, I don't know if you were paying attention at all to my speech, but then the facts that you said today completely contradict what was going on in my speech. I never said I was against you. I never said that you were gray. I was siding with you. I was the opposite. And the fact that Ian sort of pushed that makes me more suspicious of Ian than you. But regardless, we're gonna vote between 2 and 3. I believe.
Rohit, you said you play with 2 V7, but 3 said 1 is good. You said 1.
No, 3 didn't say 1 is good. 3 said 1 and 2 are mafia. So I didn't want to play with 1. Yeah, it's Johnny. Okay. I think
is there
5.
anyone who believes that there's another sheriff?
So 5 claims to be sheriff, and 5 no one else counterclaimed sheriff, and 5 said that they checked 8.
So it's my turn, right? You guys can hear me. I nominate number 1, not because I want to vote for her, but I just, we need to listen to her speech, and I still think that number 3 is the reddest for me. I mean, from her perspective and also her emotions. So, and since no other sheriff now, no other sheriff, then we need to believe number 5, I guess. I have my suspicions on 1 to 9 more than 3. Actually, I think 5 is a little bit weird in his speech, but since no other sheriff, so we can only, believe him. And then number 8, you said that number 5 makes sense, but actually, what number 4? No, number 9 speech makes sense. What number 4 point about number 9 is that he said that number 5 view on 3 and 4 are good, but actually 5 didn't mention 4 at all.
Oh, okay. So I was accused of not saying civilian things. I am a civilian. I am a citizen. There's a lot of numbers going back and forth. This is super confusing. I know there was no sheriff counterclaim, but I wrote down here number 5 black. don't know. But I want to believe, Trishla, that you're red. Everyone else believes it, but maybe you're just too cute.
I feel like if we're down, we have to vote out 2 and not 3. But then my
Rohit, taking my time. I wrote down Kara as a maybe, and I did say Trishla maybe, just because she went so hard. Ian seems super certain on me, but maybe he's just like thinks he knows the game.
Thank you very much. A bunch of people have received warnings during the speech. I'm hoping you guys know when you receive a warning. Let's see. Now we will be voting.
Oh, what? For number 3, I check number.
That's your second. That's your second. Sorry, warning. We are voting in the order 3, 2, 9, 4, 1. Once again, in this order: 3, 2, 9, 4, 1. 1. I'm sorry. I'm going to repeat it once again. It's 3, 2, 9.
Tell people
4,
how
and
to
1.
vote.
In this order?
How to vote.
Yes, I will. Yes. So during to vote, you will see a button underneath my video stream, which will be gray, and it will turn green for a brief 2 seconds. When it's green, you click on it to vote for that number. So when I say that we are voting on, let's say the first number is 3. So 3, who wants to vote for number 3? That button will turn green. Click on it while it's green, and then your vote will be registered. Everyone's good with that? So there's a button underneath my video stream that you should be able to press. I'll repeat the order. It's 3, 2, 9, 4, 1. And let's move on to voting. 3. Who wants to vote for player number 3? That's 5 votes. Thank you. 2. Who wants to vote for player number 2? That's 1 vote. Thank you. 9. Who wants to vote for player number 9?
Look,
That's
guys,
3 votes.
I got
Thank
no
you.
clue this game. All right, I'm just the sheriff said he
The voting
wanted
is
to kill
over.
3.
Player number 3, you have
it.
received the most amount of votes. I'm sorry, you are killed. Your final minute starts now.
Wait, what? Who? You voted for me? You the whole time I'm playing. This is so confusing. So I mean, yeah, nominate number 4 this time for sure. Number 9 again is still suspicious, and number 8 as well.
I'm a simple
But this
man.
is what? This is so confusing. Yeah.
Sheriff
Anyway,
tells me to
play your
vote. I
game,
vote.
enjoy, guys. You can't hear you, Ian.
I'm a simple man. The sheriff tells me to vote on 3. I vote on 3.
All right. Thank you very much for number 3. All right, everyone. Good night. The night is falling. Please close your eyes. Mafia, please get ready to pick your victim. You will make the kill the same way you made last time. Mafia, please pick your victim now. Thank you, Mafia. Dawn, you may open your eyes and using your finger, show me the player you'd like to check for Sheriff. Thank you, Dawn. Sheriff, you may open your eyes and using your fingers, show me the player you'd like to check for Mafia. I'll give you a thumbs up if the player is a civilian and a thumbs down if the player you checked is a Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. Please close your eyes. And good morning to everyone. Mafia have missed, so everyone remains in the game. And today the day begins with player number 4. Your minute starts now.
All right, what's your check, 5? Wait, 5, you checked 9 Mafia? Are you serious? You're lying. I thought you showed that you had 9 as a red check.
He's lying. I'm sheriff. I'll give my checks during my game.
Okay. Well, actually, just show them now, Rohit. Just like, you don't have to say them. Just use your fingers. 8? Yeah? good, and 10, bad. Okay, I nominate 10, and 5. I was a bit confused because I thought that 5 had 8 as good, but then I thought he showed later in the day that he had 9 as Mafia. Sorry, I thought he showed later in the day that he had 9 as red. Like, I thought he changed his check from 8 to 9. That's what I saw. Did I miss something? Because I was going to vote on 9, and then, like, 5 saved your life.
Yesterday.
Sorry?
I checked it yesterday, and then he showed
Oh,
number
no,
9
I
that
know,
he's
but
going
yesterday I thought he initially showed 8 was his check, and then later changed it to 9 as we were going into voting, but I must have just missed it. Oh, disconnected.
Sorry, thank you very much. We'll just wait for number 5 to come back. If people want to talk, you guys can take warnings and talk about anything but the game. But no talking about the game.
I love you guys. Thank you.
How's it going, Johnny?
We love you too, Johnny.
I think player 2 is stuck.
Player 2 is stuck for you? I think it's...
No, that's
nice.
just you. You got
Yeah, you might want to refresh your video stream as well. Just press F5. Don't leave. So yeah, whoever's playing again
Oh
for the
god,
first time,
this is scary.
please don't leave the room using the button on the bottom right. You don't want to press that button, otherwise you won't be able to enter back. I'm hoping number 5 has having technical difficulties and not a rage quit situation. I have no idea what's happening. All right, perfect. Awesome. Welcome back. Player number 5, your minute is starting now.
Hello, I Sharif. I checked number 9 because everyone suspected him. He's Mafia because yesterday he voted with me, although I was revolted by the Sharif against him. 9 could not check 10 because he voted with him. Now everyone is voting for 9 because 3 could leave red. I don't know 3 red or black. I nominated number 9. Number 10, please speak good. And 9 go voted a 9. 8 go voted number 9 and speak who check please. Number 9. I Sharif.
Okay, after last one, I do feel number 5 is the real sheriff now. I can't trust number 9 because number 9 said he just said I will play with 2, 3, 7. Then he voted for 3. This doesn't make sense, right? He just said he played with 2, 3, 9. Then 2, 3, 7. Then he voted for 3. And the other thing is he think 2, 3, 7 is good. Then number 3 said number 1 is Mafia. Then me and number 8 said 1 is Mafia. Then he against us. Why we push number 1? This doesn't make sense. So I do feel number 9 is the fake sheriff. I think number 5 is good now. Yeah, pass.
I'm also gonna go with what number 6 is saying. I played with player number 9 before, and he lied to us this way before. He's a lot of the time fake sheriffing. This is something he does. So I nominate player number 9. 10, I'm still not sure because maybe 9 is playing with you and he was just trying to like make you Mafia just so he will cover you in a way. So if Sheriff maybe check player number 10 afterwards. Check player number 10. I'm voting player number 9. I'm playing with 6. I'm playing with 5. They missed last time, so I still think that player number 1 maybe she caused them to miss. Think about it. Pass.
Okay. just think about, as a sheriff, think about what player number 5 did. Okay, player number 5 last round gave us 3 different checks. First, they said they checked number 8, and they said number 8 was good, and that's why I didn't come out as sheriff, because this was playing to my advantage, and I didn't want to get revealed. I thought that player number 5 was just a towns player who's sort of like faking to be the sheriff so that he gets shot instead. So that's why I would advise you, number 8, to not go by this. Number 10 is I checked number 10 this night. I checked you the first night. Number 10 is black. Another piece of evidence which like supports that is, if number 10 was, why would I claim number 10 is back? If number 10 was good, they would have voted along with what the supposed sheriff was claimed last round. Right?
Why?
But the people who voted.
Why did you vote on 3, who 5 got killed?
I didn't vote on 3.
Okay.
I mean, I voted on 3. The only ones who didn't vote on 3 were 10, 1, and 3. And 6. Johnny voted for someone else.
It doesn't make sense for number 9 speech. You know, you think that number 5 should be good for you. He claims the sheriff, and then you still think that he is the town to cover you up. And then I don't think it makes sense. And also, he's the fake sheriff. If he is the fake sheriff, then why do you vote with number 5 on 3? And you know, I'm the first one to say that 149 is suspicious to me. And then after number 5 said that he want to check you, and then you reveal as the sheriff. If I am the mafia, I just follow the sheriff, and then I just vote number 3 out. And then I think that she's still like red for me. So that I didn't vote for number 3, and then I vote for you. And then if I'm the mafia, I don't know you're the sheriff, right? But then why do I insist to vote on you instead of number 3? If I'm the mafia, I can just like go with the big trend and then to just vote one person out, right? So number 9 doesn't make sense for me. And then I still suspect number 1 because of the miss. So I nominate number 1.
All right. I feel like someone's conspiring against me here. No, I'm the newbie, and it just, I don't know. Because y'all have played before, and you know better. Anyway, I'm Citizen. I am deciding to play with number 5 as sheriff, and Rohit, that you're not, I don't know, you're a little all over the place. Initially, you were playing with 2 and 3, and then you were playing with 2, 3, and 7. It's all too suspect. I don't know. But yeah, and Johnny, I think Johnny's good. Yeah. Alex, you're like so quiet. I don't know. I never remember any of your speeches. And should I be nominating someone?
Play number 2, it's your minute.
Okay. So I nominate player number 9, and I will try to explain you why right now. So first of all, for me, player number 8 is red. And it's a confirmed red, because no matter who the sheriff is, either it's 9 or 5, both of them called you red. Because one is a mafia and one knows that you're red, and another one is a real sheriff and he checked you. So to me, this means that whoever, like, you're now like the kind of the leader. So whoever you believe, I will tilt towards this side. Number 10, you can still be the mafia, so I don't know. However, between number 9 and 5, I tend to like temporarily trust number 5, because number 9, really, like, you thought somebody was covering for you. I only saw this once, and it was played by Ian.
I trust 6 and
Thank you
8,
very much.
so I'm just gonna.
All right,
wanna
we
kill
will
9
be
or whatever.
now entering the voting phase. We have nominations on players 10, 9, and 1. Once again, in this order, players 10, 9, and 1. Please get ready to vote, everyone. 10. Who wants to vote for player number 10?
Yeah. How's it going, Bowman?
That's 1 vote. Thank you. 9. Who wants to vote for player number 9? That's 7 votes. Thank you. And voting is over. Player number 9, you have received the most votes. I'm sorry, you have been killed. Your final minute starts now.
Kill number 4. Number 4.
Wow. Okay. I don't know what to say. I feel like your town you just threw. I'm pretty sure the remaining Mafia are 10, 5, and 1. We probably didn't get 3 out. I didn't vote for 3 because the sheriff cloned for 3. You could see in my speech I was against 3 because of the way she flipped her stance overnight. I was suspicious of Ian the previous night, but then the fact that he voted along with the sheriff made me trust him. But the only one who's completely cleared is 8. Okay?
He's still talking about 5 as if
I feel like you have to vote out 10.
The game is over.
Round.
They said Q4. The game is over.
See, exactly. It's pretty much done.
At least I'll get a final minute.
If somehow they miss, it's 10, 5, and probably 1. So get out 10 first, then get out 5, and then get out 1. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much. All right, everyone, please go to sleep. Good night. Mafia, please get ready to pick your victim. You know how to make the kill. Please pick your victim now. Thank you, Mafia. Dawn, you may open your eyes and look for the check. Thank you, Dawn. Sheriff, you may open your eyes, look for the Mafia. Thank you, Sheriff. And good morning to everyone. Play number 4, you have been killed. Your final minute starts now.
Okay, so just to recap, what happened this game, Rohit, and don't worry, it's online. We all do weird things when we play online, but who was the third one? Anyways, it's not 6, surely, right? 6 is 2. Yeah, okay, makes sense. What happened, Rohit, is that you should know that 5's Mafia, but you played the game as if he was red, right? 5 was getting all the votes against 3, and you voted on 3. In your death speech, you even said, I'm red because I voted with the sheriff. But 5 was the one I voted with. He's not your sheriff. If 5's town that game, he's pure trolling, right? Unless you signaled him somehow, you can't take him as town. Because if he's town, he's trolling and, maybe throwing the game. So you have to assume he's Mafia when he plays that way, and then reveal against him, so we don't get 3 voted out automatically, because he's getting all the votes against 3. But, yeah, good game.
Thank you very much. And Mafia wins. Well done, Mafia. Mafia were 10, 2, and 5. Dawn 5, Sheriff 9. Well done, everyone.
Rohit, how come you vote number 3? This is nonsense.
I didn't.
Man.
I thought he was legit down, just trying to cover up for the Mafia.
It's fine. But now you know for the okay. And just so everyone knows, this lobby is gonna automatically close in 20 seconds. So you're gonna have to join a new game. Just make sure you do that if you want to play. I'll go make it right now. All I knew, Johnny, was that you and Alex were good. So
yeah,
I'm like whatever. I mean, I'm just gonna and both of you obviously wanted to kill Rohit, but here's the thing, Johnny. You're right to want to kill Rohit there, I guess. But if the game was a little bit different, 10 is the better kill, right? Because what's his name? The fake sheriff guy. He already chose a kill. Obviously, he chose a kill on 3. He was very confident about 3, right? So,
yeah.
After...
I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah. So after that, the better kill is 10. Or the better choice is to try and make a 4-4 split between 10 and somebody else.
Yeah, because I'm the blackjack. Maybe vote me out would be better.
Well,
to keep both.
Yeah, but the issue is that because 9 voted on 3 also, it makes 3 look red in both worlds. And but I mean that also just makes 9 look Mafia like always, unfortunately, because he put on 3.
Because he voted
So
number 3.
yeah, so I mean
because
that.
he's not
So yeah,
But
the way
I
the
was
game actually
convinced
went
number
was
3
like,
was bad
yeah.
because of her speech. It was so you were targeting me like for no reason.
Well, but you
he
had some
came-
inconsistencies in
Ian?
your speech. Yeah.
But he
Ian,
came-
there was a guy like with Russian name, but
Okay.
he is actually you can like
Okay,
he
I let
speaks
him in.
English.
But he came sheriff together with you. How can you trust him?
I mean, it's okay.
Because
You
I
know
thought
what?
so sometimes doesn't sometimes Town fake that they're sheriff. Like I've seen Sergey do that
Okay,
play a lot
but
of the
it's
time.
because you know who the sheriff is. It's because the real sheriff signaled you, right?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
yeah,
I
so
should've-
if a town is doing that, it's because the sheriff has given them permission by signaling them, basically, right? Otherwise, yeah. How's it going?
Also, yeah, Alex, I was trying to signal you, bro. You have to like remember like what Ian said. Like you hover your cursor over everyone, and if somebody else is also hovering their cursor over your video, it turns green for a second.
I had
Can
Kara
we just
green.
try this
I was
in
like, I don't
pairs
know what that
maybe
means.
so that we can see how they turn on the screens?
Who was real sheriff?
It was 9.
Rohit.
So what was your question, Alina?
I mean, can we actually do this like coupling of the screens right now? Can we just do it in pairs?
I think it works only in the game, right? Not in the lobby here.
Okay.
Oh, testing the signaling. Yeah, no, actually, if you want to, we can do that.
Is Kara frozen?
No, not necessarily.
She's either frozen or she's fallen into a very deep slumber.
Super, yeah.
You waited one turn.
Ian, do you know
the
if Ron
sheriff.
wants to play? I can set
Probably
up-
Yeah, that
not.
was my mistake.
He prefers to
That
watch,
kind of
but I
made
mean,
me
I
feel like
asked
you're
him.
making it up last minute, like you sometimes do.
No, I'm offering because he
I think-
modded the last game.
He really prefers not to play these days, but I'll ask him.
I really love watching Ron play.
Kara's frozen, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for her to get her internet back.
So Ian, what should I say as citizen as number 1? I don't
Okay,
know.
I'll be honest. I didn't have as much confidence as I thought I did. Sometimes I just like to pretend I'm very confident about things, but I don't know. Usually, like, there will be some acknowledgement of like, oh, it's my first. I think it's different because it's online too. But if you're playing in person, you probably wake up, and if it's your first game ever, you just are very confused. You have like no idea what to say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay, you
remove
weren't
Carl.
there.
Maybe she can rejoin.
I also think that a lot of players at the beginning are just like at the first round they would just pick up on something. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's just to like see who is against who and to see how other people react.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
Honestly,
would always
yeah.
say
I did write it down. I wrote big. I was like black number 5, and then everyone's like, no.
Yeah, online is so different than in person. Like, I was honest on day 2. Like, the only reason I had any idea what anyone's speeches were about was because number 10 kind of summarized a lot, and I listened to her speech, so she like told me what people said. Because otherwise, I really didn't know. I kind of caught some things in Vahid's speech, but that was it.
I don't want to write stuff down because I want to practice for in-person games where you don't write stuff down.
Fair enough, but although to be honest, I think most of us have a lot more difficulty concentrating online. So if you don't write, I mean, I don't write things down either unless I'm really trying hard. But if you don't write things down, it's gonna make it a bit confusing.
What?
I think
What?
it's
Oh, sorry.
confusing either way.
Well, it's
If you
just.
write- if you write- if
I
you
think we
write
all
things
agree
down-
it's hard to pay attention online. If you're playing in person,
It is
it's
hard
really
to
easy.
pay attention online, but if you write things down, it makes it much more difficult to play. In my opinion.
Oh, really? I guess.
You're writing.
I guess for
Yeah.
me, it kind of forces me to pay attention if I have to write it down.
But doesn't it like fix you to one perspective? Like if you write something that you think was wrong, like that you think was right the last round, you sort of when you start reading that and you formulate your thoughts around that one.
Yeah,
That same
obviously,
thing.
yeah. Obviously, there's another solution. It's just focus on the fucking game. But you know, we can't all do that. So.
Ian, do we need another player, or are we
No,
waiting for something?
No,
like
I
for someone?
think Kara's gonna join back. She just disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't have your guys' big brain. I can't like
You
follow all
can't,
your
did
numbers.
you watch last game? Who showed signs of a big brain last game? Maybe Talita.
Huh?
Kyla's saying
Sorry,
we
I
have
missed
big
that.
brains, but based on last game, I don't know.
Just the fact that you're like, okay, this person was playing with this person, and then they think black, red, little tennis game here. Trishla, you're muted.
Yeah.
Trishla.
Yeah, no,
you're
my,
muted.
my memory is not that good. Some people are really great at remembering these things.
Okay, now
The,
can you
the
please
issue is when people are just starting to play, it doesn't work that well. And when they're not starting to play, they basically black players know who to play with, so it's also not very valid.
She couldn't join because I kicked her, so.
There she is.
Alright, she's back. Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Do you want to play?
I can host.
I don't mind playing or hosting, Talio. It's whatever you prefer to do.
Yeah, so play, I'll host.
You prefer to host? Okay. Well, I'm rogue. Have fun. Have fun guessing my alignment. He's never gonna get it.
So please click ready to. And
just-
did we lose Ron? Like, did Ron want to play?
He said he wants to watch this one.
Elena.
Okay, fine.
I'm Ron. They're interchangeable.
Oh, we lost someone. So can everybody press the button? I'll move to the next phase, and then we'll wait for everybody to be in front of the screens before I start the night. Awesome. Okay, so my menus are in Russian. Therefore, translation may suck. So please excuse me. I'll try to be explained. I mean, I know Ron already explained it. Amok, you want to say something? We can't hear you. I see you.
No, I just forgot. Like I haven't played on this website for so long. I was just trying to remember if it was spacebar or enter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can test the
Yeah.
signaling now. You can test the signaling now. I
Yeah,
think.
by the way, for player number 10 specifically, do we have somebody who does know dynamic arrangement?
Maybe 9, but I'm not sure. 9
Maybe
might
9.
understand.
Okay.
So do you guys only play static numbers?
No, they play dynamic. It's just there are some new players. So 9, if I'm the Dawn and I show this, do you understand what this means? Like who to shoot?
You're muted.
You need to press enter to say something.
We would show it like this.
Even I don't know that.
Well,
I
we
think
would
Ian
show
was
this.
saying that if you said a number.
Yeah,
Like you have to do this.
Okay, so that means 1 plus 1. So the first number in my speech plus 1. So if my speech is, I think players 3, 4, 5 are red, then you shoot 4. So 3 plus 1. But yeah.
Yeah, we
you
have
got the
talked
idea.
about
That's
that.
what I was for that.
Yeah, we have talked about it. I just think we usually just show this and then followed by the arrangement, whatever.
Okay.
Followed by the arrangement, whatever it is.
Okay, with that, let's start the night. Yeah, do static, then play 2 versions. That's what I do.
Also, make sure you turn the stream off.
Okay, so now everybody draw your cards. I don't have music for you because I left my phone in the other room. So there won't be much of enjoyment. I still don't know the roles. And now I do. Okay, best of luck, Mafia. It's your minute.
Just curious for those of you watching, do you prefer if I just stay quiet when it's not my turn, or do you want to kind of play along with me and hear my thoughts throughout the game? I probably won't be talking much either way, but last week we were streaming this and I think I talked quite a bit, even when it wasn't my turn. I just realized I haven't put the stream on.
Okay, Mafia, your time is up. Thank you very much. Hi, Don. Best of luck to your team. I'm actually favoring black team, usually. Although now I have to be unbiased. Good luck. Hi, Sheriff. Best of luck to you. That was a lie. Disregard all what I just said. Red team is the best. Best of luck. Okay, guys, when I'm hosting, no swear words. Swear words will get you eliminated from the game. With this fair warning, the day begins with the speech of player number 1.
Hello. Once I found that I'm number 1, I was thinking what I should say, and one thing I would like to share is I hope everyone can stay safe, because the COVID just changed to Delta Con now. And last week my colleague got COVID, and I am under work from home, and I think I can be so free to playing game in my work time, but then I realized that I have so much things to do, and I would like to do it in the office but not at home. So that's why I hope everyone can be safe, then I can go back to the office, because I love to work. Thank you. Pass.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I think number 1 is actually good, because I also hate COVID, and I also don't want to stay at home. I just want to be back to real life. So yeah, COVID sucks, and player 1 is good. I'm good. I'm also hating on COVID. I thought my speech is going to be longer than that, but it only took 1/4 of the time. Yes, player 10, he thinks I'm bad, but I think he is bad. Let's vote on player number 10. That's it. Pass.
What do you guys want me to say about number 1 and number 2 speech? They didn't say anything at all about related to this game. Yeah, I hate COVID too, so I hope everybody just stay safe. But then I found that number 1, this is the speech this is the most trying too hard speech that I heard from you, because usually you shouldn't try to say something that hard, so I'm a little bit suspicious. A little bit suspect you. But then number 2, in fact, that I just don't know what comment can I give, because number 1 has no content at all, and then you try to repeat, and then you said you suspect number 10 without any reason. I don't know, are you guys just trying to stay relaxed or what? But I'm gonna observe you guys, especially for next round.
Alright, that's strange to me that 3 thinks 1's Mafia because he's trying too hard, because I think that Johnny can try as hard as he wants, but if he's Mafia, he wouldn't be able to give a speech like that. That's what I think. So I think 1's red, and I actually think 3's red as well, because I think that objectively, unless you come up with that weird reason to push suspicion on 1, I think it's just easier if 3's Mafia to call 1 red. So, and I do give there a chance for me to be the one that's wrong here. Maybe 3's correct. But I would say there's a higher chance of 1 and 3 both being Mafia than there is of 1 being red and 3 being Mafia. And I don't think there's a good chance of them both being Mafia because I think 1's red. So 2 is slightly suspicious to me, but I mean, it's just like gray leaning black. I'll reserve judgment until later in the game. And it's just how he pushed against 10 at the end. I mean, maybe he's just trolling. That's fine, you can troll.
Okay, so I think 10 signaled to 2 that 10 thinks 2 is bad, like he did that. But then I found that like his reason was sort of valid because you just said 1 is good without any like real reason, but that doesn't clear you completely. You're still like, it was a bit suspicious for you to just go like, oh, we should vote out 10. So that was like super defensive and made me think that you're Mafia a little bit. I found number 1 speech actually to be quite relaxed. So when 3 sort of came out and said 1 might be Mafia, I was a bit like, okay. And then like as I was listening to like Ian's analysis, I sort of, okay, this makes sort of sense. And so I think that it's more likely that, as Ian said, that both 1 and 3 are both in fact red, but we can't clear out 1.
Interesting. Yeah. So when 3 was speaking, all I was thinking of was she's saying exactly what I'm thinking about, because I never played with player number 1. And I thought that speech wasn't very, very comfortable. I could be wrong. If player number 4 and 5 say that I'm very, very wrong about player number 1's comfort level, then I am. But other than that, he also said I'd like to work, which I don't think anyone does. Like, no one likes to work. And he doesn't like to leave the house.
I'm just kidding. I don't like work. Sorry.
Yeah, he's playing online Mafia. He definitely does not like to leave the house like the rest of us. So that was a lie. Anyway, player number 2 was just piggybacking off of player number 1's speech. He gave a carbon copy of his speech. I don't like player number 2. I think player number 2 is darker than player number 1. I agree with player number 4 on that. I do like player number 3. I do think player number 3 is red. That's why I unfortunately, very, very unfortunately, have to play with player number 4, because he did agree with me that player number 3 is red. Player number 5, I didn't.
Player number 7, you can talk.
Okay. So I kind of agree and disagree with number 6 about player number 1. On one hand, he seems to be very, positively oriented, kind of. But I know that when he's Mafia, he smiles just a bit more. So if you ask him, Johnny, smile at the camera, are you Mafia? Well, I think no. Look at his face. No, it's Johnny, you're great to me now. Good. You were blacker. For player number 2, I would say that you're dark to me, and I think out of everyone, you're the darkest. Player number 3 is a bit nervous. 5, it's hard to read you, and number 6, to be honest, that's my first game, so we'll see. Pass.
I found player number 7's speech very entertaining, let me say. But I think Johnny seems like relaxed to me. For me, I think what I've played with him, he seems like the Johnny who's the citizen, at least right now. And number 2 seems...
Sorry, Johnny is number 1 or 4 or...
1. Johnny number 1. And 2 seems a little bit less relaxed than 1 and 3. That's what I got. Player number 5 didn't really give any more information than that.
Everyone just skips me over.
So for me right now, a little bit darker is 2, 4. Although 4 did call 2 more dark than them, but still I find that. And 6, I don't know what to read because you're like, it's, yeah, I think we have opposing, I don't know, views. 7, I'm...
Okay. Yeah, I thought Johnny's speech was fine. It seemed fine. 2, yeah, everyone hates COVID. I don't know. 3, the fact that she knows 1 so well makes me want to like go with her and follow that. And Ian kind of backed her up on it. So I'm gonna put Johnny in gray or darker. Number 1, I mean. Row number 5. I'm not sure about you. 6. Yeah, I don't know. You could be, could not be. 7. You seem chill. It's Trisha. He's taking a phone call. God damn it. Yeah, so I'm gonna like I think 6 is a little dark. I think Johnny might be a little dark.
Look at Ten's face. He's pissed.
Hi guys, my nickname is Comrade Mao. I wanted to present myself, but right now I don't have time. So, player number 2, I have a question to you. What is your dark team for now? Because look, I don't like your speech, so I think that you are dark. But players 4, 6, 7, 8 said that you are darkest on the table. That means that if you are Mafia, your Mafia sold you out. You know, like you're already dead. So next round you will be out. Okay, but this is very terrible speech from player number 9. So if I would be sheriff, I would check number 9 because she does not have colors at all on the table. There is no dark players, there is no red players. So this is very bad speech from spot number 9. It's like, it's terrible.
Okay, that was the last speech of the day. No one has been nominated. With that, we're going straight into the night phase. Makes me click 3 buttons though. So I'll explain just before the shooting, just once again for everyone. Once I start the shooting phase, only Mafia players, including the Don, would see the kill button under every player on the table. So you need to press the button which, like, based on your arrangement, or basically, and you'll have, I think, 10 or 20 seconds. I don't remember exactly, so just don't wait. When you see the button, press it. Okay, with that, Mafia shoots. Thank you, Mafia. So the next thing which is going to happen, Dawn is going to wake up and show me a number of the player that Dawn wishes to check whether they are a sheriff or not. So Dawn checked some player, got an answer from me, and with that, Dawn goes to sleep. And now Sheriff wakes up, and Sheriff shows me the number of the player that they wish to check. Sheriff got the answer from me, and now Sheriff goes back to sleep. On this night, player number 5 has been killed. That means that Mafia granted you a terrific opportunity to leave the best move. So the way you'll do it in a bit is you need to mark the players with your mouse, the check boxes, the 3 players who you think are the black team. This would be your best move. Perfect. So the best move of the player number 5 is 168. And with that, the day starts with the final minute of the player number 5.
Okay, don't take my check on 1. Fine, 1 was just for a troll, but I didn't like number 8's speech last time, so and like me and Ian both signaled, me and 4 both signaled to the sheriff to check number 8, and I hope they check number 8. Apart from that, let me see, what can I say? I think number 3 is good. Yeah, I don't know. I think something about number 8, like, just be suspicious, because it was a bit weird in her speech. That's what I noted. Pass.
Thank you, player number 5. Come to the next game. I hope there'll be at least another one. And this day begins with the speech of player number 2. I'll just say, if you want to nominate somebody, you need to say, I nominate player number, for example, 5. So I nominate player number 5, and then I will put player number 5 to the voting list. So you just need to say it, and then when I put it, you'll see, like, in the bottom of the square, you'll see a little thumbs, meaning that the player has been nominated. I think you saw it the last game, but just to be sure everybody got it. Okay, so player number 2, it's your minute.
Hey, so obviously I was joking about the whole COVID thing. It was just like the second speech of the day, and Johnny already talked about it, so there was not a lot of content for me to talk about. So it's a bit not a good move from everybody to kind of pick up on that and vote on me. Not vote, but like suspect me because I'm a citizen. So you guys need to find some other logical things to kind of say. I only talked about player 10 because he kind of pointed at me. So I was like, hey, player 10 is like going at me. Maybe we should go at him. But other than that, I don't have any real reason to be against 10. 10 spoke about player 9 that her speech was not good. Maybe it's still because player 9 is very new. I think that's it. Pass.
Alex, I still cannot get a lot information from your speech, and then I do think you plays a little bit different from last game. And for number 1, I think I was just like try to say something about him. I'm not like that suspect him last round, but I do think that after Elena said to him, he's kind of like relaxing to me. The way that the reason that I want to suspect you is because usually we discuss before for number 1, and then as number 1, sometimes we just want to say something more informative instead of trying to say something. So I thought that you are trying too hard. And for me, the reddest player is number 4, because what I did to Johnny last round, he can just totally claim that I am bad, right? For Ian. If he's the mafia, he can just say that I am bad, so that I suspect number 1.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, I think you've out of time. I nominate 8. 2 is a good nomination as well. I'm gonna try and rank people from most red to least red. All right, so follow along. It's probably gonna be way off, but okay. This feels bad, but I'm putting 3 at the top, followed by 1, followed by 6. No, sorry. 10's after 3. It's 3, 10, 6, 1. They're basically the top 4. I already messed it up. Then I have 7. I basically have like 8 and 9 at the bottom. Like, I just feel like 8 and I had a similar perspective, and she played against me, so that's why I really don't like her at all. And I think that if 2's Mafia, like 8's someone that could be with 2, but it's okay. I mean, I'll see what happens. So for now, my red team is like 3, 1, 6, 10. And I have 7 as redder than the others. I just really can never read player 7, so I'll say that. And if I'm wrong about somebody in that list, I think I'm most likely to be wrong on 6.
All right, yeah. I also nominate player number 8, even though she's already nominated. So here is what, like, everything player number 5 said rang very true with me in his last speech about player number 8. But here is, in her speech, here is what caught my eye, right? While doing the first pass, she said player number 6, I don't care, neutral, whatever. And towards the end of it, she played against me. She gave me a black color. I don't know why. she made a second pass. I think she realized she doesn't have enough black players on the table, so like might as well give someone a black color. She played against Ian, which is very weird because Ian was super red. Ian still is super red to me. And I'm playing with most of Ian's team. Player number 1, I'm giving player number 1 a chance to talk again, but I'm playing with player number 3. I'm playing with player number 10. I'm playing with player number 4. Player number 2, you had an entire minute to talk about the entire table, but you did not. I nominate player number 2 as well. You had the entire minute to talk about the table. You opened the table, but you only talk about player number 10.
Player number 7, you can talk. You don't need to wait for me. When you see
Okay,
the
sure.
highlight, you can talk.
So I feel really bad about agreeing with number 6 because again I still don't trust you. However, I like right now 2 and 8 I really look dark to me, especially number 8. You were sort of shaky about certain people, and then like for me, you usually mark me as red or dark, usually dark, and usually you're correct. Yeah. In most cases, yes. But this time you haven't even tried reading me, which kind of points me in the direction that you might be actually dark. So I nominate player number 8, and if number 2 hasn't been nominated, I might have missed it. Number 2, yes, I nominate you as well.
Yeah, 7. I didn't even come to you. My speech was ended before that, so I didn't come to you. This is my second speech.
You started with me. You didn't finish up with me.
Coming to you, so I didn't like end to you. I didn't like have a chance to like give you a color. But yeah, I mean, seems like everyone's like attacking me. Okay, I mean, I think you nominated me last time as well, and I was citizen, so go for it. But I'll still say number 1 is a red for me. Number 2 is grayer. Number 3, I feel is I don't know. I can't read you, Kara, this time. 4, I don't know. Like I don't know. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted. But yeah, anyway. 5 was maybe I should just like
Okay. Yeah, 10's coming at me hard. I'm not super sure what to think about that. Johnny, I think you are pretty relaxed. I think you're red too. Yeah, I'm kind of with the rest of the group. I think you're grayer, darker. Kara, I think you're pretty neutral. Like I think you're red. Ian, I'm trusting the rest of the table and thinking you're red. 6, you seem pretty chill. Like I get the impression that you're pretty relaxed, and I think that makes me think that you're a citizen. 7, you're so matter of fact that like you could easily be black, and like you could fool me. You agree. I see that. Trishla is 8. I feel, yeah, I don't know what to say, but
No one's nominating.
Oh, guys, it's too simple. So the black team then is 289 because nobody called 1 black, nobody called 3 black, nobody called 4 black, nobody called 6 black. I'm red. So 2, 7, 8, 9, 3 black players. That's it. So I don't know if 8 is red. She's not attacking anybody. She's not attacking anybody. So there is a sheriff, I think, who tried to signal to me, but to me, he cannot signal to me because I asked to check 9 and there is no check. I don't see that anybody nominated number 9. So I nominate number 2. I nominate number 9, and that's it. So there is nobody else who is nominated. So it's whoever there. Bye-bye.
I will play with number 4, 10, 6 because they are the most reddest player to me, and I do think number 2, 8, 2 and 8 is suspicious, and the reason why is I still can't get why number 8 think that number 2 is gray. His speech is really bad because so many people suspect him and he should defend himself this round. I mean his last speech, but he didn't do that much to that and just against to number 10. But number 10 is the reddest player of the table, one of the reddest player on the table. And number 7, and I really feel that number 6 is really good. So I don't know why you think he's black, and yeah, I think maybe 2, 7, 8. Yeah, pass.
Okay, that was the last speech of the day. With this moment, please stop gesturing. Like I will, because we're in court right now. So any gesture will yield you a warning. So don't do that, or up to you. Our voting list has only 3 candidates. Those are 8, 2, and 9. This is the order of voting, 8, 2, and 9. So I'll just repeat how the process works. So in about the bottom of my screen, like my square, you will see the vote button. It will be grayed out first. And then when I say who wants to vote for player X, it'll become green for about 2 seconds. So if you really want to, like if you intend to vote for player X, these are 2 seconds where you need to click this button. Then your vote would go for this player. If you don't vote for any player, your vote automatically goes for the last player on the list. So I'll just repeat just in case. So the voting list is 8 to 9 in that order, and now we're going to voting phase. So who votes against player number 8? Thank you. This would be 7 votes.
I feel bad because she got killed first.
Who votes
twice,
against player number 2?
I think she's distracted anyways.
That's 1 vote. And 1 vote goes against player number 9. Player number 8, you're the winner of this vote. Your final minute.
Yeah. No, sorry, I'll just play next game. I have nothing.
No worries, no worries.
Thank you, player number 8. Usually you should say thank you, pass, but that's okay. With that, the night begins. So Mafia, shoot. Thank you, Mafia. Now Dawn, please make your check. Thank you, Dawn. Now Sheriff, please make your check. Thank you, Sheriff. Mafia missed. The day begins with the speech of player number 3.
Both
Okay,
sheriffs throw
so-
your checks.
I checked number 6, and number 6 is a black check. And the first night I checked number 10, so I signal him. And I think the Mafia team should be 8, 9, and also 6. It's so obvious that number 9 didn't fall with us on number 8, right? So number 9 must be the last Mafia instead of number 6, 8,
The
and
game
also
is
9.
solved. We kill 9 today, then we kill 3, then we kill 6 in any order.
And then yeah, and then you guys think about that. Number 2 I think number 2 should be safe now because number 9 didn't fall for number 8. Instead, she fought on number 2. So I think that number 2 and number 9 cannot be the same team. So what I think it's 6, 8, and 9. Pass. Oh, I nominate number 6. Sorry.
Normally I shouldn't accept, but I would. Player 4, your speech.
So the fun fact you're missing, player 3, Kara, is that player 6 is also claiming sheriff, and he says that he has player 8 and player 9 both as black checks. That being said, if I had to guess right now what the team is, I'd guess it's 6, 8, 9. I mean, no. I mean, that could be false. Is there anyone else you would want to kill other than 6, 3, just out of curiosity? Like, who do you think is likely to be 6's? If 8's red, who do you think? 9? Okay. I nominate 9. In this situation like this, I would prefer to kill a player that 3 wants to kill that isn't 6. But I do believe 3 is the sheriff over 6 at the moment. Well, no, because 6 has a black check, so we don't nominate 3. Because 6 has the black player already dead. 6 checked 8, blood black. Whatever.
All right. So here is my first black check was 8. Because player number 4 and 5 asked for a check on 8, I immediately signaled player number 4 on day 1, like when we woke up after my check, because player number 4 had asked for a check on 8. We got 8 killed, great. My second check was player number 9 because 9 did not vote on 8. We kill 9, and 3 and I are agreed on killing player number 9. I nominate player number 9. We kill 9 today, no matter what, because she now has effectively two people are calling her black. We kill player number 9. Done, right? From my perspective, two black players are dead, right? From 3, okay, at 10 I'll give you a chance to speak. But in my opinion, we kill 9 today. We kill 6 tomorrow. Game will go on. We kill 3 after that. Town wins. We kill 9 today. Thank you.
Oh yeah, 6 goes. Yeah. You
Well,
have your whole
Sean,
black
it's your
team.
move.
I forgot that.
Yes.
Am I talking? I'm always waiting for your permission, sorry. So when I was talking about player number 6 and how he was great to me, player number 8 was the one who tried to shield player number 6 and show him as a red player. This tells me that they may be actually connected, 6 and 8. And the fact that there was a miss might, not necessarily, but it might point at the presence of a player who is not very experienced, which is player number 9 in this case. So, like, I would agree 6, 8, 9 makes sense. Maybe it's 6, 8, 2 though.
Yeah, so the suspicious on me because I didn't vote on 8 with everybody else. I kind of just thought I would go with who I thought was the blackest, but apparently you're supposed to go with the group. We'll chat about that later. No. Ian's saying no. I feel like 10's gonna have a stroke. I mean, I still think that 2 is black. You guys are obviously gonna probably vote me out. So, yeah.
No, 6 goes. 6 goes.
Nominate?
Yeah.
Nominate who?
3 nominate, well, 6, but 3 nominated 6.
Nominate 6?
Yeah.
I nominate 6.
Who do you think is suspicious? Just nominate him.
Yeah, like number 6, I definitely like it.
9, I called you a black check. Have to nominate him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. So, guys, we can play, how to say, by rules, how it should be calculated, because number 6 collected his dark team, which is 8, 9, 3. There is no other team for him. It's 8, 9, 3. He has 2 black checks and 1 controversial sheriff. But I am like number 7, 8, and 9 said that 6 is red. 2 rounds. So to me, he's in very strong position.
He played against the Mafia.
So I will not vote for 6.
Oh my god.
I nominate 9. I will vote for 9. So player number 4, it's up to you. It's just like to me, it will be very difficult. It doesn't matter what checks will be. The only thing that black team can do, they can shoot 3. Okay, so if we eliminate 6.
Okay, to summarize those things from you, we should kill number 9 first because number 3. But number 3 and number 6 both said number 9.
I didn't check number 9. I just suspect her. Yeah, it's okay.
So Ian, who give you the adjuster before anything? You don't. Oh my god. Oh, I really don't know. So Ian, you trust 3 of 6? How about 10? You trust 3 or 6? 10? 10? Number 10? Come on! Pass.
So it seems like we're gonna vote on player number 9 this round. I have a very strong suspicion against number 6. I know it's like between 6 and 3 now, but 6 doesn't feel right to me. But for now, we're gonna get rid of player number 9. Huh? I didn't get that. But yeah, I think the dark team is 8, 9, and 6, all 3. This will be the dark team.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Fold 6 and then I'll check 9.
And player 10 doesn't really agree. We'll see about it. Pass.
2 is like so mafia. Holy.
Player number 3, that was your 3rd warning, so be very careful. 4th will get you eliminated. By the way, you should be able to see your warning somewhere like in the left top corner of the screen, the number of warnings that you have. Player 1, I'll just say, like, generally there is a rule that if you speak language which is not like the language of the game, this can get you eliminated from the game, so be careful about it. With that said, we're going to the voting phase, so gesturing is not allowed in this phase. For any gestures, I'll be giving warnings. We have 2 candidates nominated in the following order: 6, then 9. 6, then 9. So who votes against player number 6? Thank you, that's 5 votes. 3 votes go against player number 9. Amog, it's your last minute.
Yeah. So this is the perfectly right way to play. Just remember that my checks were 8 first, then 9, and 3 came out against me. So that's my black team. 8, 9, and 3 is my black team. Just remember that. This was the perfect way to vote because I have all of my 3 black players. Tomorrow you pick my candidate and kill them. Kill 9, not like 3 has called 9, like 3, kill 3. Yeah. In any case, if player number 1 and 2, if you take any warnings or die because of warnings, I will come to Vancouver or wherever you are and like throw your computer out of the window. This is a solved game. This is a mathematically solved game. We cannot lose this.
Player number 6 was eliminated from the game. And with that, we're going into the night phase. Mafia missed. Everybody is in the game. Player number 4, your minute.
What's your check? Don't take a warning, just show the number 2. Block? Okay. I nominate 9. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we kill today. There's a way to figure out the so basically if if 6 is the sheriff, then the Mafia team is 389. If 3 is the sheriff, the Mafia team is 2-6 and somebody else. We're gonna let her 7 probably, but we're gonna let her figure that out for sure before we decide which sheriff we believe. There was a problem with the Mogs, so there was a problem with 6's version, which is that 9 would have missed as the... Wait, no, never mind. There'd be 2 Mafia left alive, so never mind that. We're going to have a lot of players that are confirmed, and it's going to come down to a 50-50 probably, so... And today we'll just kill either 9 or 2, it doesn't matter.
Player number 3, can you just again show your check during the night? Okay, 10 is good, perfect. And then 10 was always against number 2, although not very, it was not like based on a bias, but I guess it was a correct one. So I nominate player number 9, and then number 2 is already nominated, so we'll just pick between them. We'll just listen. Pass.
Yeah, so, I mean, 9 and 2 are already nominated. I was going to nominate number 2. I've definitely thought he was suspicious this entire time. 10 has been checked. I succeed my time.
You should say either thank you or pass normally.
Thank you and pass. Passing.
Guys, it just, it's not for this game. I nominate player number 2 and I nominate player number 9, but you cannot skip your speech. You should fight for your color. It's not me who should fight for that. So player number 2 said last round that black team is 6-8-9. So Dawn on 6 gave us 2 checks. His black players. He was so scared of red team, so he checked both 8 and 9 to sold them to us. Like, how can I take? And 9 does not want to fight. She does not want to nominate player number 6 last round. So I don't know who is red between 9 and 2, because they said like absolutely useless speeches.
That's mean. Quite mean.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the after the night the Mafia missed again. That means we still have 2 Mafia here, and number 3 you said number what? Number 6 is black, and number 8. So that
Let me help Mafia. Shooting on 3. Only 3 is shooting.
No, shoot 10.
Oh yeah. But you guys think that number 8 is Mafia before. So how can we conclude this thing? I know. Okay, just give you guys some time to clear your mind.
Okay, so my suspicion was that the dark team is 6-8-9 or 3-8-9, and obviously 6 was gone, so it's player number 3 who is the bad guy. I am good, and player number 3 checked me and she said I'm bad. So I nominate player number 3. And that's it. She's not the sheriff, she's Mafia. I'm good. She said I'm bad. She checked me. The other players were 8 and 9, so the team is 3-8-9. Please vote on 3 and not on me. Pass.
Player number 3, you don't have a speech because you have 3 warnings, but you can nominate someone, and if you want, you can show me the number of the person you wish to nominate. 2 has been already nominated. With that, everybody had a chance to speak, who was allowed to list. So we now go into voting phase where we have 3 candidates in the following order: 9, 2, 3. So who votes against player number 9?
I'm actually
Thank you.
want
That's
9 to
3
die
votes.
to make the game easier for Mafia.
Who votes against player number 2? That's 2 votes. And 3 votes go against player number 3.
Doesn't matter.
Player number 9, you won. Your final speech.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, number 10. I should fight for my position. I guess give my thoughts. Felt like you guys had already decided. But yeah, I'm kind of getting my sea legs here. I don't even know what to say. But I mean, obviously, I've suspected number 2 the entire time. I voted pretty consistently. 7. I don't know what that head means.
Because I voted him.
Number 4 thinks number 7. But anyway. I don't know what that means either. Is that like an M?
This means shoot 3, just so you know. Okay, thank you, player
What's
number
that?
9. This gesture means shoot 3. So Mafia shoots 3.
Don't do that. Don't
okay, thank you, player number 9.
Confuse the Mafias. Jokes.
With that, we go into the night phase.
I mean, I think 9's always Mafia. I just
Mafia
don't know
shoots.
if she's with player number 6 or not. That's my only concern. But I guess now we know the team's not 6-8-9, although we already knew that because of 3's check on 2. But I mean, 6-9-2 is still possible. That's crazy.
Guys, give me 30 seconds of break. I'll be with you shortly.
Well, what I gather from this break is that 2 is not the last Mafia. So the team isn't just like 2-6-9. Because if that was the case, the game's just over. I hope 3 calls me Mafia. That'll be fun. Because I called him my reddest player, so...
With that, the day begins. Player number 10, it's your final speech.
It's a good kill by Kara.
Player number 4, who will vote for? Only 3. No, only 3 right now. There is no sheriff that can survive till the last round. No, 3 is not red. 3 is a very, very black player. She did not vote for her black check 2. So she could split last round. So 3 votes went to 9, and then 2 votes went to 2, and she did not put her hand to 2, so she is black. There is no other versions. Only 3 should be voted right now. Only 3 should be nominated right now. She does not show her check right now. So who is black team for you? Hey, 7? What 7? What 7?
Oh,
Thank you, player
Mafia.
number 10.
No.
The day begins with the speech of the player number 7.
Oh, that's me. Oh my god. I was so shocked with this revelation. Yeah, I nominate player number 3. Sorry, player number
We're
3.
not killing
Well,
3.
the only
Stop.
reason. Okay,
Stop.
let's say that number 10 was a mafia and he shot himself. Yeah, so he's a citizen, right? And he believes that you're the one. Well, yeah, just pass.
How can you pass so early? I think number 3 is that mafia, because if I know she is the smart player, because if you know someone is the last sheriff here and you are the last mafia, you should kill the sheriff. But you are the last man standing on table, so that makes me feel that you are the mafia. But maybe the other chance is number 2 is the last mafia, so that's why I nominate number 2. And yeah, we can just choose between 2 and 3. And Ian, please help me to conclude all these things. Okay, you're the only wettest player here. Okay, and also number 7. How can she pass so early?
Sorry, did 7 nominate 3? I missed it or no? Yeah, okay. So player number 2, it's your speech.
Again, player 3 checked me, said I'm black, but I'm good. Player 10 agreed, he died. So I think you guys suspecting between me and number 3. You just need to choose. I hope you choose wisely. Pass.
Can I speak? Okay. No one's like number 9 is definitely the mafia, right? Because when she died, no miss, so she must be the mafia. And if I am that mafia, how can I just not folding? I mean, how can I fold him out? Like you guys said that I intentionally to miss the fold on 2. But if number 9 is a mafia and then I am that mafia, I won't do that. I will just make them make them have a tie, and then we can discuss again, right? I won't fold out number 9. And then the things that they want you guys to kill me now, it's the reason that why they didn't shoot me. And then if I am the mafia, I can just claim number 7 is black check for me. Everyone would believe me, but she is the red check. So my suspicious, I mean, number 2 should be my last mafia. Just this, think about that. I nominate number 2. Pass.
All right, I nominate 2. Let's vote out 2. The only downside of voting out 2 is making the game longer. But there is upside to voting out 2, because 3 thinks that the game will end if we vote on 2. If 3 isn't Mafia, if 3 is Mafia, it's okay, because 2 of her teammates are 8 and 9 and they're both dead. So let's vote out 2. Let's give her a chance to decide who she wants to call Mafia between 1 and 4. Because we still don't know if 3 is the sheriff. We still don't know who she's calling Mafia. We only know that she's calling 2 Mafia and 6 Mafia. Whereas we know who 2's Mafia teammates are already. So let's vote on 2. Also, fun fact, the Mafia will then kill 7, because 7 is red in both worlds. And then we'll have a final 3 of 1, 3, and 4. Doesn't that sound fun? You guys remember you remember last time we did this, right? How fun that was? So we can do it again. 3 will just decide who she wants to try and buy their vote. Let's do it. Let's vote on 2. Johnny, we got this. I believe in us. We're voting on 2.
That was the final speech of the day. We're going to the voting phase. No gesturing in this phase. The voting list is 3, then 2, 3, then 2. So who votes against player number 3? That's 1 vote. 4 votes go to player number 2. Player number 2, it's your last minute.
Longer? You cannot hear me? Now it's good? Okay, I agree with what number 4 is saying about making the game is longer. It's just a waste of time. But I was good. Don't forget to kill number 3 in the end, yeah. That's it. I'm going to sit and watch. Pass.
With that, we're going into the night. Mafia shoots.
I'm sorry, guys. I did just waste time this game because for 3's version to be correct, 8 and 9 both have to be good now. Like, that's the problem with 3's version. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I hope she checked. She has to call me Mafia because maybe she can convince Johnny, but can't convince me. And if I'm wrong, so be it.
The day begins. Player number 7, it's your last speech.
Okay, well, I deserve it, right? I do, because I was on the phone and talking to my coworkers. But really, Kara, couldn't you just kill Ian or Johnny? Okay,
sorry,
yeah. Come on. There was 6 and 3. One should be Mafia. Even if I didn't pay attention
Is
to
she
the game
still
and
deciding
my
who to call
glucose level
Mafia?
is very low, I nominate player number 3.
You're dead, Elena.
Because if you were a real sheriff, you would be dead. Maybe like a couple of rounds earlier.
That's not true. She wouldn't be dead.
Okay, pass.
Yes,
Thank you guys for the game.
You can't nominate on your final speech. I've done that.
All right.
Thank you for playing. Okay, so before we go into talking phase, let me just say that player number 2 has 2 warnings. Player number 3 has 3 warnings. And Ian has 0 warnings. What a day. Okay, and the day begins with the speech of player number 1.
If she calls me red, I'm gonna troll.
How can you leave us again? How can you leave us again? Come on, Kara, I don't trust you. The reason why you kill number 10 is because number 10 suspect you. So that's why you kill him. Otherwise, you will get free for you, then you will got voted out. I know what you are paying. I know you. You are the last Mafia, not Ian. Ian is the restless player of me.
It's just bad if I end up trolling myself.
Okay, so that's why
I think she's calling me Mafia though.
So that's why last round I suspect you. Because you think number 10 suspect you, then he will fall for you. That's why you kill him to last one of the fall from you. I still left 10 seconds. So I will just pass.
So you are suggesting me as the sheriff, I vote out number 8 and also number 9 together, and then and moderator, I don't get the chance to check last night. How come you didn't ask the sheriff to wake up? So I don't know about between 1 and 4.
Good angle.
I can only trust my guts on you, number 1. I vote out number 8 and number 9. Nominate. To make myself like this? I don't know. And I don't get the chance to check last night.
Ugh.
I think he just skipped it. I nominate number 4, I nominate number 1. And I'll see what Ian said. Pass.
I'll comment after the game.
I nominate 3.
I'll allow this.
I nominate 3. Okay, so unfortunately, I wish you had just said you checked Johnny Black because I was going to troll and I was going to spend my entire speech acting like I'm going to vote him out, but I wasn't going to vote you out anyways. But it's not a fair fight, this game. The last final 3, it was a fair fight. I did just waste time this game But the reason, Kara, is that if you're the sheriff, 8 and 9 both have to be red. I can't believe it. I can't believe that 8 and 9 are both red this game. And if you're the sheriff, that's actually what is true. So that's why we lost. It wasn't because you played. If you're somehow the sheriff, that's why we lost, because I completely failed at reading 8 and 9 this game. I thought we were both Mafia. Because to believe you, I have to think that they're both good. So I'm gonna vote on 3. Jonah, you can vote on me if you want for the lols. I think that'd be funny. I'd laugh about it, but maybe the rest of our teammates wouldn't. And if you're Mafia, you're not Mafia. I hope you vote something.
Okay, again, I'll allow the vote. So we have 2 candidates, 4 and 3. No gesturing, player number 1. No gesturing in this order, 4 and 3. Okay, who votes against player number 4? 1 vote. 2 votes go against player number 3. So player number 3. Player number 3, just so you know, you cannot address moderator like that. Like normally, I understand you a little, but I have to eliminate you from the game when you say that I didn't wake you up or things like that. Just so you know for the future. I mean, I still allowed the game to continue.
I'm sorry for that.
Generally, that was over. That's your final speech now. If you want to say something.
Yeah, but I didn't hurt. I mean, the moderator to wake up the sheriff. So, yeah.
I was just clicking buttons because players already know their roles, and as a Dawn, you know that you need to make a check, right? Like you're faking sheriff, you wouldn't be waking. You don't expect to wake up. You woke up on the Dawn phase.
Nice. 3, 8, 9 are the Mafia because they
Shut up! I'm trying to troll Johnny.
Yeah, they get voted out. Like everyone believes that they are the Mafia. How can I save them? How can I save them?
You can't.
Right?
It's not your fault, Kyle. You played well.
Yeah, and then so. But I'm the Mafia. Oh.
No, you played well actually. When you didn't vote, when you voted out 9, that was actually good. Like because she was missing, right?
You should not kill 10. You should not kill 10. Otherwise, you should kill me. You know.
No, because it was intentional, right? That you let 9 go.
I'm sorry. We wasted a lot of time that game.
I'll finish this.
I mean, I think.
Way to slow roll, Ian. Just because you're scared of me. Just because you're scared of losing to me. To take
I was willing to consider that only one of 8 and 9 was Mafia, and then see what happened.
He did not vote for 9. She voted for
Kara, you Mr. Mafia. You always got the Mafia. Last game, this game.
My version, Ian, her version is the day she opened. Her version is I threw both 8 and 9 under the bus.
I like that version. Okay,
No, I didn't check number 9. I didn't check number 9 at all. I didn't check number 9, so I was telling I don't know about number 9, but everyone want to vote her out, so I don't have any choice.
Yeah,
like how the sheriff was
allowed to make a new lobby so we can talk.
So scared, Ian.
Honestly, I knew the game was on lock if we just played mechanically, and I really, because if I was you, I think I would have played similarly. Like if 8 was red and 9 was Mafia.
I was actually going to do one thing. I was going to call out shoot when I died as a vote out. I was going to call out shoot player number 3. Forget about your arrangement and shoot player number 3.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to confuse. I didn't want to confuse players, right? Because a lot of the people would be confused. Because if but what 10 did, right? I should be doing because if I call out kill player number 3, fine. My version is dark, but she dies.
3, 6 both Mafia.
No. He doesn't want to do that. I mean,
I am the sheriff. I'm the sheriff, but what I was going to say was shoot out player number 3 because they're never going to do that. They're never killing player number 3.
Yes.
So Kara, you know
Oh no!
the reason why?
If number 8 and number 9 didn't get voted out, and then if they do, like people do trust them, I will kill myself as the Don.
No. But at that point, I don't die, right?
Yes,
I
I
only
don't have a
because I had
choice.
the entire team,
I
and
know.
one of them was killed. If 8 wasn't dead, I would never be fine with like dying that day.
I mean, honestly, the town just played mechanically correct because it was extenuating circumstances where like it made a Moog look, it made 20 Legend look really good. But if it was a normal game, we just played, completely normally, right? Because we don't want to kill Kara because we don't know who she's calling Mafia yet, right? We want to see who she chooses to call Mafia between me and Johnny. Although,
I was really hoping both 4 and 5 lived through the first day because both of them immediately, after 8's speech, called out 8 should be checked. And I was like, if I check 8 and she's black, I have 2 red players for free. I don't have to work for it at all.
Oh, that's what you think.
You're not going to call check her immediately after if you're like black. You
wouldn't I?
Not on this table.
Oh, right.
Now he's gonna do that next game.
I mean, next game I won't trust him, right?
I try my best.
No, it's okay.
You played super well.
Was I right? I said you killed number 10 because he suspected you.
No, I mean I didn't kill him because of that. It's because he's the red check, so I want to eliminate.
No, Kara made the right check. Sorry, she made the right kills because 10 was red no matter what. Actually, yeah. So 10 was red for both sheriffs. Me and Johnny were only red for Amog. Right.
Basically, any red check Kara gives except for 8 and 9 are red in both worlds. Any red check Kara gives are red for me. Because I have my entire team open, right? So if Kara says 7 is red, 7 is double red check. If she says 10 is red, 10 is double red check. Only if she says 8 or 9 are red, then it becomes a little dicey.
Yeah.
Who did you try to kill when you missed? You tried to kill 10, right?
I tried to kill. At first I want to arrange the the dynamic arrangement, but then Kayla and then Kyla cannot make it, so I just make the static arrangement like 5, 7, and 2. But then were you trying to shoot 7 later? I don't know. I shoot number 7. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I have scribbles down here.
By the way, don't worry, Kayla. Everyone in the first Mafia game struggles. They all miss a lot, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I played hundreds of games and I still miss.
Yeah, I mean,
complete gong show. I was like, oh my god.
Sasha's one of the top 10 Mafia players in the world, and she misses sometimes. Sorry, in North America, not the world. My bad.
Last game I was in Mafia, and then we also missed, but we still I think sometimes you just miss.
Yeah.
I don't miss Kara. You did so good though, Kara.
I actually
I was just like, this girl's killing it.
I thought Sasha was the world's top 10 moderators.
Sasha?
Yeah.
Call back.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we only need one more, but Tally, do you really want to stay up? Isn't it midnight over there?
Alex is joining.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll play one more and.
Okay, I'll moderate this one. I have no idea.
Alex.
Oh, I guess Rob's around too. So Alex is
Comrade is in the same situation.
Talyador, I thought swearing was only a warning in your rules.
No.
Yeah.
Since when is it directly?
It's fine.
Because if it was a warning, I was going to take a warning. But you said
Russian Internet Mafia plays like this.
I was gonna.
No, you said no. What you were saying, this is.
I was threatening. Direct. I was threatening. I know why I was kicked off. I was threatening people. But I was so I misheard. When you gave Kara the third warning, I thought you gave player number 2 the third warning, and I was like, Jesus, I have all 3 Mafia. No, I misheard. Right, so I was like, if player number 2 takes the fourth warning, I'm going to be so pissed if we lose the game because of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it was justified.
Johnny just actually shouted at me with some foul language in Cantonese, asked me to speak it out, but he didn't know that I have already got 2 warnings.
No. I need to clear myself. I can't see you have 2 warning already. Sorry, I can't saw it.
Amok, are you in Seattle still?
Oh, sorry. Really
In
sorry.
Seattle, you don't have English Mafia, right? There's only
No.
Vancouver does.
There are no good Mafia players in Seattle.
Sorry,
None at
sorry, I
all.
won't speak
Zero.
Cantonese again. Sorry.
Yeah,
because
make sure that she hears this.
No, that's why I said it.
I just want to make sure that Kara can hear that. So that's why I said.
I think she's busy with something else. You should repeat.
Yeah. No. She
Why don't they make English tables?
we don't have enough players.
I think if you guys want to do English tables, you have to recruit Sasha and Alex. Like, the 3 of you have to be the ones that organize it.
No, they have like lots of players there in Seattle.
Yeah, but I mean, those are the ones that would only play in English, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be the mafia. I speak English, Ian. I don't know what you're talking about.
Show Alex. All right, guys. So maybe the last game tonight, I'm guessing, is. Are you guys all ready?
I don't want to be the mafia again. It's so tired.
I'm sorry.
Last for me.
I mean, Kara, you were my.
Mafia
I ranked people from most red to least red. I had the
Yeah, I
Mafia
don't
at the
like
top and 2 Mafia at the bottom.
No, you actually played really well. One question I have: did you intentionally let 9 leave, or was it really like something with your button?
I really miss it. I want to.
You really missed it because it was actually a good. Like if you intentionally did it, that was a right move, because you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, you would keep missing, and now with her living, at least you had a chance to shoot someone, because you were the only mafia.
Also, that's another way to look at it. That as soon as 9 is dead, they started shooting again. So 9 was definitely black, right? And you have to believe that in my version, I gave both black players as.
And player 9, you missed the arrangement. It was like 7, like. You should one of you should 2 and the another should 7, so you just missed the order. So write it down first on the arrangement and then just look. When you're just beginning, because it's a net mafia, you can just write it down on a piece of paper.
I think just
open up a
so
notepad.
the arrangement was 5-7-2, so she just skipped 7. I think that's what happened.
Also, I'm a very nice moderator.
Why would she skip?
sometimes.
No,
And,
she shot the night when they were supposed to shoot 7. She was shooting 2 and then 7, so she reversed the order.
Also, like,
No, she
yeah.
5, right?
Also, full disclosure, guys.
It should be 5, 7, and 2.
It was 5-7-2, and she was
They got
shooting
5,
5-2.
right?
So
Then instead of 7, she shot 2, right? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
and
shot
then
5,
and after
2,
that
2.
7.
Okay, that's fine. Mistakes happen. All right, you guys ready? Click mark is ready if you're ready. Just waiting on Trishula. All right. So you all have your numbers, and good luck. Being Mafia online is really exhausting. You just have to try not to care. I will also mention, like, I'm a really nice moderator, and sometimes if someone doesn't understand an arrangement, I'll just message them to explain to them what the arrangement is, because I'm very nice like that. So I'll keep that in mind. All right, so the Mafia team gets to wake up. They have 1 minute to arrange. The Mafia with the hat is the Dawn. The Mafias with the guns are the regular Mafias. And yeah, they're going to go ahead and come up with an arrangement. Alright, Mafia team, are you done? Alright, Mafia arrangement phase is over. The Dawn can wake up and look around if they wish to do so. They do not get to check anyone tonight. Thank you, Dawn. The sheriff can wake up and look around if they wish to do so. They do not get to check anyone tonight. Thank you, Sheriff. The day has come. Player 1.
Hi guys, I'm Red Player, and this is exactly what I wanted.
I forgot to switch the scenes, so anyone watching,
just to introduce,
you know what the roles are.
My nickname is
if you pay
Comrade
attention.
Mao. I'm from Montreal, and I wanted to play
Sorry
English
about that,
Mafia
if that
for
bothers you.
more than
My
1
bad.
year. Since we started, I know that there is a table that people speak English and play Mafia, so I wanted to improve my English and to check the terminology. And I think last game was pretty simple because we did not split the table in the first round. So I hope it will be the same this time. So, but it will be not that easy for me to help the table same as I did last time. So probably you can split me with somebody if it's safe. I don't know the level of the table, but probably I can give more information if we split it. Thank you. Pass.
Okay, sure, let's do that. I nominate player number 1, and then maybe we'll go around and somebody can split. And so just for people who are new, splitting, the way it works is on the first night, if 2 people are nominated, they can have a chance to speak for 30 seconds again, and then we're going to just not vote on them. I like player 1's speech nonetheless. Found it was he wasn't very nervous. So I'm just having a look around the table. Number 8 seems pretty distracted on her phone. Makes me think that she's more civilian. Johnny is a little excited for some reason. Maybe he's Mafia. Who knows? Let's see. Pass.
Sorry, did you nominate?
Yeah, nominate 1.
You nominated 1? Okay, sorry, I missed it. Player 3.
Hey guys. So 1, I mean, it seems like a pretty good 1 speech. I am citizen. I have a little bow tie on my card. Am I allowed to say that? I'm super citizen. And that means the Mafia will do a lot better this time. But I don't know. Forrest's face looks suspect. I don't know. If 1's red, or yeah, I think 1's red. 2's, I think, hard to read. Personally, for me. I don't know what to do here.
One gave a fine speech. Nothing great, nothing bad about it. We'll see in the split what he has to say about the table. Player number 2 also just talked about the split a little bit. I'm fine with the idea of splitting, but he jumped on player number 1's suggestion to split really quickly, which I'm not wildly enthusiastic about. Player number 3 is super red. So player number 3, we don't generally give out outside game information like what your card looks like or whatever. Not just because you don't want to prove like you're a citizen or whatever, but there's one more aspect to it, is now that black people like mafia and dons know that you're not the sheriff, which is also troublesome because they won't check you and they won't kill you because they want to kill the sheriff, right? Which is unfortunate. So we want to keep their search space as big as possible. So also it's a little unfair. So it's outside game information we don't use, but 3 is super red, 1 is 3, then 1, then 2.
Player number 2, I'm going to help you with player number 8. She just woke up from a nap after spending the entire night asleep. I have also watched her play as Mafia and be on her phone the entire time, so that means nothing, honestly. So listen to her speech through the color. Player number 1 gave a player number 1 speech. I'm not going to give him a color till either we have a split and we get that 30 seconds or the following day. Player number 2, I think, gave a pretty good speech. He was explaining that day the dynamics of a speech, not of a speech, of a split. Player number 3 is clearly red because she's I don't know how experienced you are, but you basically just gave your color, so everyone's gonna say you're red because of how you spoke. Player number 4, he was grinning the entire time, which is a little bit off-putting. But I think the basis of his speech, where he actually gave solid analysis, was pretty good. So I'm going to give him leaning more red. I'm willing to play 2 and 4 and listen to the back.
I cannot tell from number one speech because he's number one, so I'll observe. And for number three, I think she's red for sure for me. And number two, I'm not saying that you're suspicious, but I want you to explain. You nominate number one in order to do the split, right? But I remember that you said number one speech is fine for you. So if I am you, if I were you, I would try to nominate somebody else in order to do the split, and then I can hear somebody else that I'm not sure about, right? So maybe you can explain a little bit about that. For number 4 and number 5, I don't have much experience playing with them, but I think 5 is redder than number 4. But I'm not claiming like either of you black or what. Because from his from his perspective, from observing you guys and then try to detailedly like analyze your speech. That's the feel only. So
That's not very logical because 5 played with 2 and you suspect 2. And last time you were not very logical, you were a black player. So I can play with you because of that. So now, moment of truth. Player number 10, do you know how to split the table? Player number 10, do you know how it works? Yeah, so don't split. Just don't nominate anyone and just don't do it. Yeah, because that was super weird. That's why I couldn't call one red also, because he comes to he already knows that some players are only starting to play and he says, "Oh, split me. Why not? Like, why not?" I mean, I think that's player 2 says yes. 2 is suspicious. I think there are a lot of red players between 3, 4, and 5. That would be my team. And I suspect pretty much everyone between 1, 2, and 6. That's would be my sector where I think a lot of black players are present. Thank you.
Why is that's I wanted to play with you, but suspicious that you're throwing 2 out because I thought he was pretty red. My team would have been 2, 3, 4, not against 7. I think there's 2 mafia between 1, 5, and 6, and there's a mafia after me. Alex, it's weird that you're playing in the position of 2 and 4 after explaining that 3 is red. And then it's
I
weird.
didn't think I needed to explain that I thought she was red and I was teaming with her.
No, but you didn't. You didn't say that in your team. And then player number 6 from your position, 5 shouldn't be red. If he's playing with 2 who you suspect. So 5 and 6, there's a positional discoloring, and either there's 2 mafias behind me, or we're missing someone in 1, 2, 3, 4. In which case, I consider 3 and 4 redder, and 2 not as black. So 7 is not mafia for me. Check me. I'm likely to get shot.
Number 1 gave us number 1 speech. Number 2 saw 2 less, but linkly brag. And number 3, 4, 5 is good. Number 6, yeah, I agree with number 7. Said that you said number 5 and 4 is your red team. Then they think number 2 is red. Oh, sorry, maybe I just mix up something here, but but one thing is I want to say is, someone tell me the one who want to split the table, that guy will be the mafia. This is just a sentence for you guys to have information. Yeah, I didn't say number 1 is the mafia. Just a little bit chance here. Yeah, pass.
Yeah, okay. So for me, even though 6 and 7 are playing against each other, I feel there's like a strong suspicion there's one of them is like a mafia. That's where my eyes are going right now. Um, yeah, even though they're playing, I think that there is one of them between them. That's what I think. 6 and 7. Why 5? Why? Others, I don't know. One seems like a one speech. I don't know the splitting the table. I don't know why you called it. Getting to be familiar with that. Two, I thought you were more relaxed this game, so I think you're okay for that. For like being that way. And three seems, I don't know. Three, I think we've been spoken about three, but yeah, I think my thing was between 6 and 7. So yeah, 9 seems okay as well.
Never check 10 in this game. She's a confirmed black.
All right, and with that, only one player was nominated, so we're going straight to sleep. Just continue. All right, so just a reminder, you're all now asleep, and in a moment, I'm gonna ask Mafia to select the player they want to kill. Each player's video will have a kill button on it. You're just gonna click the kill button on the video of the player you want to kill, and you don't have long to do this, so make sure you do it as soon as possible. So I'm now going to ask Mafia, please wake up and choose your victim. Thank you, Mafia. Dawn, you can wake up and show me the number of the player you want to check. I will tell you if that player is the sheriff or not. I'll give you a thumbs up if that player's the sheriff, thumbs down if that player is not the sheriff. Thank you. Sheriff, you can now wake up and using your fingers show me the number of the player you want to check. I'll give you a thumbs up if that player is town, a thumbs down if that player is mafia. Alright, so player number 4, you can wake up and you can make your best guess. You've been killed. In case anyone's wondering, this is like mainly for like tournaments and stuff, because if you die first in a tournament, you have the opportunity to get bonus points by guessing who the mafia are. And player 4 selected 5, 10, 1, and with that, the day has come and player 4 receives his final speech.
Yeah, so why 5 out of my list? 5 is black because I was observing him when the first 2 players' speeches were going on, and he seemed very nervous. Like on his camera, he was very, like he just looked very nervous. Player number 8, you seem to think player number 5 is black or red? I don't know what this is, but anyway, player number I was very conflicted between 1 and 6. 6 because 6 called 5 rather than 4 when 4 was playing more against 2 than 5 was, which was her position. I don't get that. Yeah, 5 and 4. 4, I'm 4. I know that. Player number 3 is the reddest. 8 seemed pretty disinterested in the first day, so I'd give a red. 9 is red for me. 2 called 10 out really quickly. In 10's speech when 10 was calling to red, so 10 is black for me. But 5 is definitely black for me. Thanks.
All right, time's up. Thank you. Player 2, you begin the day.
So I'm gonna play with player number 8. I nominate player number 10.
10 accepted.
I'm gonna play with player number 8 just because you were signaling that 10's black while I was thinking that 10's black, which makes me think that you were thinking along the same lines as me. One reason I suspect you player number 10 is you just straight up and went and said 7 and 6 were clashing each other. 7 is bad. Well, so which you can explain that what you mean by that in your speech. 3 is seems red. I think 5. So 7 was pretty thorough in his analysis last round. So I want to say 7 is red. So if I were to guess, other than 10, maybe 1. We need to hear more from 1. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so personally, am I muted? No, you can hear me. No, yeah. 10, 7, and 1 seem to be my black calls. 7's pretty good at this game. I feel like he just knows what to say and how the mechanics of it. Everyone's up on Trishla. I'm going to trust the crew here. I don't really understand the whole splitting thing and why that would make one necessarily more black, but yeah, I'm gonna just kind of go with the crew here, and
it's because
yeah,
with
so
inexperienced players, a split can lead to someone getting voted.
Yeah, they don't split correctly, but he right off the bat, number one, wanted to split.
So I'm Sheriff. I checked player number 7 because player number 8 thought she was going to be shot and said not to check herself. I wanted to get an experienced player as my red check. I didn't. I got a black player in Taliador. That's why I checked him. I was going to check 10, but everyone's like she's black, so I just didn't. I don't know why player number 7 would say he checked 10 black, even though he was one of the 2 people saying not to check 10 at all. So that's a little bit of a weird check for you as a supposed sheriff, yeah. We both know, Taliador, you're a better player than to go for an obvious black like that. Don't try it. Right now, I'm willing to team up with, I'd say 2, but 2 thinks 7's red. I'm sure if he's a black check, so I'm going with 3, 8, and 9 as my red team right now. I nominate player 7.
Accepted.
So may I know any other sheriff now? Except number 5? You are the sheriff. I'm gonna listen to what you want to say first. And I want to explain just a little bit. You guys say that number 4 suspect number 2 more than number 5. How come I suspect number 2, but I think 5 is redder than 4? I was not claiming that they are my red team. I'm just saying that 5 is a little bit redder than 4 because he asked number 3 not to pay attention on the phone. Like somebody can just pretend to use the phone. And then even if you are the red team, sometimes you are not sure about your red team, right? 5 can be, I mean, I'm not saying that 5 must be the sheriff. Like for example, 9 claim that 10 is black. It doesn't mean that they are must in opposite team. They can be in the same team. So even I suspect 2 a little bit. I can still think that 5 is redder than 4, right? But now I'm not sure because there might be at least one fixed sheriff between them. And I will just listen to number 7. I will decide who to vote out. Pass.
Just gonna wait for 8 to reconnect.
Nominate 5, nominate 10. So yeah, I went ahead and checked 10. So please, somebody nominate 10. Yeah, and let's vote 10 out this round. 5. So remember best move of the player number 4. He says 5, 10, and 1. His 3 black players, 5 being top of the list. He had no doubt in player 5 being black. I don't understand how you can even consider his version. I think 8 may be the last Mafia with them. 5, 8. I'm not sure, but she is saying like 5 sheriff without like no doubt. I think she's black in this game. So I'll just check 8 this night, and yeah, probably it'll be a black check. But I don't understand. I'm going for a black. All of you said that 10 is black. Yeah, I went and checked 10. She's black. And then 5's opening up because when there is a talk of him. When 4 said he's like the most black player. Yeah, he played well. He found the sheriff in this game, which is me. So 5, 10.
Oh, time's up.
Taliador, try to spin them the version that with the team of me and Alex is the one that's going to open up as sheriff. Try to give me a black check. Let's see how that works. I nominate player number 7.
Because you're too tired and probably black with him. I don't know.
In any world where me and
Or
Alex
maybe you're red.
Mafia, get another fault warning. If any game in this world of me and Alex being Mafia together, Alex would absolutely never open up because I would take sheriff seat.
5, you check number 7 is good?
No, 7 is black in this game. There's no check. I scream, don't check 10, because if she's red, it's a tragedy. Who's playing? She's saying there's only one Mafia between 6 and 7. No one else. If she's black, we don't need a checker. He goes, he calls me red, and then he goes and checks 10. I am not voting out on 10. No votes on 10 this round. 3 is red. I'm not going to vote on 10. Alex, I need a.
Number 5, who did you check? 7, black. Okay. I think we should keep 2 sheriff here and then 4 out 10 first, because she is the most suspicious one here, right? We should keep 2 sheriff here and wait for their next check, and then yeah, and I do think number 2 is still suspicious to me, because your speech to me is it can make me feel that you are the good guy. So that's why I still think you are the suspicious one. I can't say why, but the feeling from you is you are the Mafia. Yeah. And you can't say that much from your suspicion. So that's why I think that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that I'm gonna be playing with number 5 because number 7 is calling me black. I will nominate number 7. I have to do that. And I think for 2, what you're asking me was, I think the same thing what Kara just explained earlier in her speech, that like she can think 2 people are on different teams, but like a little bit, like somebody can be a little bit less and more. And yeah, I just thought between one of them, and I believe that number 7 is the black check. So I'm gonna go and like nominate number 7. I think Johnny did not give. I think you're okay, but Johnny, I think more information. Like I feel like it's only on number 2. What about the rest? Like what's your like read on the rest? Like number 1, number 4 is good, and number 1. Number 7 is being called out. I mean, I have to play against him.
Time's up. We're gonna wait. Hopefully 5 and 8 get back. It's a bit concerning that they both disconnected at once. And if you want to, you can unmute and talk about stuff if you want. Just not about the game.
I love you guys.
Oh, we love you too, Johnny. You're so nice. That's so sweet.
How do you do it? That way?
Sorry? Oh.
That way.
Interesting. You guys know that Sergey is planning an English Mafia tournament in Vancouver, the Columbia Cup, for the 25th to the 27th. I mean, who knows where we're going to be with COVID.
March is ambitious with current restrictions.
Yeah, well, we're going to see how things go, but that's pretty interesting to me. So, do you think you would join us, Toledo? If any chance you'd be able to come out?
January.
March.
No, if you do it like in summer, we may be able, but yes.
Not March. Not August.
Where are you?
Spring is too busy. Yeah, March for sure. No.
He's in Montreal. They're just going to reset their voter, so it might be a couple minutes.
I'm in Ottawa, but it's...
Oh, Ottawa. Sorry, why did I think you're in Montreal?
Yeah.
My bad.
Player 1 is in Montreal.
Player 1's from Montreal.
They said the protein fries in Montreal is really good. Is that?
I want to try it out.
The poutine in Montreal really good? Is that what you said? Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't tried it.
Yes.
Apparently, it was invented.
No, it's poutine is a poutine. Nothing special.
No, Montreal cheese curds are definitely
I feel like I
superior.
should. Did anyone message them?
I did.
Ian, did you
Yeah,
message them?
yeah. They're just resetting the voter.
Okay, got it.
Both at the same
Now
time?
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, they live together, so
Oh, okay.
And it's the same router, I
yeah.
guess.
Surprise! They don't have their own separate internets.
Kara looks frozen.
No, she's fine.
Is she still frozen for you? No. So do you have any plans, Kara, for when?
If I say something here, will I get warnings?
No.
Yes.
Oh, if it's about the game, yeah.
Yeah, it should be unrelated to the game, then you can say.
So do you have any plans, Kara, once your quarantine ends in Hong Kong?
Yeah. Immediately the next day, I have a 3 day sport game, a social deduction game. 3 days
Cool, nice.
with my friends.
What games do you guys play the most of?
A lot, like Werewolf, Avalon, and a lot of games. It depends on, like, maybe some of us go to take a shower, then play games with fewer people. But usually we play a lot of games in days.
Okay.
She went back to Hong Kong to play some games with her friend. Then I need to work here. Good, very good.
So sorry, but you need to work.
Maybe we
Sometimes
play
you just
games
gotta
this
live
weekend, Johnny. You know, Game of Thrones. Anyone want to play Game of Thrones, the board game?
6 hours. 6 hours.
7 hours, 8 hours, yeah.
Yeah, you scared me a little when you said it's gonna be 6 to 8 hours.
Oh,
and
yeah.
home.
Yeah, it's scary. You don't want to play.
Like a full-time job.
Do I need to take my pillow there?
Maybe, yeah. I played, I don't know if anyone's played Twilight Imperium, but I've only played it once, and I literally, every time it wasn't my turn, I would just go to the couch and, like, have a nap. Because the turns take so long in that game.
I think if I really like the games, then it's totally okay to play 6 to 8. Just like
Same,
me, I go
yeah.
to the board game room, and then I just whole days, except our meal, and then we just spend all the time to play games.
Nice.
Has anyone played Scythe before? Scythe? It's not a social deduction
No,
game.
I heard of it. I heard it's good, but I haven't played it. Have you played it?
Yeah. I actually, someone gave it to me as a present.
Nice.
So I have it, and
Cool.
I mean, I'd like to try it. I played once, but yeah, when watching the YouTube video, I fell asleep. So I don't know the rules of the game, but it looks very interesting. It's like, again, the 6 to 8 hour game.
Yeah. Oh my
Um,
god. Let me look it up.
I
Yeah.
mean, it can be like curtailed, but
Okay.
it looks like it's fun.
Oh, on the internet it says it's only 2 hours, but maybe that's if everyone has played before.
Okay, yeah, that's a better thing. It's a better
Yeah.
thing.
Probably takes
2
a lot,
hours
yeah.
is more reasonable. Yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah.
like Game of Thrones is like maybe 5 hours. Everyone has played before, but yeah.
But yeah, you just underestimate just getting to know all the nitty-gritties of things, like how it works. But it's
Yeah.
fun. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I heard it's good. Sasha's back, but will Alex be able to get in?
Yes, in a moment. I think so.
Sasha, I don't know what I can do.
Oh, looks like it's getting back. All right. Well, hopefully everyone's ready to play, and you haven't forgotten everything. So, player number 10 just finished her speech. We're now going to go to player number 1.
Okay, so look, this is very interesting table. Sasha, I think that both sheriffs want to buy your hand because 7 check the 10 and 5 talk to you as a red player. No, but listen, 5 buys 3 because 3 nominated number 1. So he took her in his red team, which is 3, 8, and 9, where 9 says that 1 is red. Anyway, so I will vote for 10. So I nominate player number 10 because this is, like last game, I wanted to go like faster, like version, but player wanted to play like by book. So to me, 10, we start the balance. So 10, 7, 5. It's easy game. Thank you.
Thank you. I have 3 players nominated, 10, 7, and 5. I didn't miss any, did I? I don't think so. So 3 players nominated, 10, 7, 5. We're going to vote in that order. Get ready to vote. 10. Who wants to vote on player number 10? 4 votes. 7. Who wants to vote on player number 7? 'Wait for player number 5.
I did vote for 10, so something wrong with the site.
Yeah. Oh no. Toledo, I have a bunch of Russian letters, and I don't know what they say. Do I hit the green button or the red button?
Green button.
The green button, okay.
Why don't you change your lettings?
I have it on English. I don't know why it does that. Oh wait. So apparently we're going to vote again against 7. That's cool. So it's going to let us re-vote. So 7. Who wants to vote on player number 7? It's 4 votes. And the remaining vote goes against player number 1. Sorry, against player number... You guys know who it was. Alright, so we have a tie between 10 and 7. Each player will receive 30 seconds to speak, beginning with player number 10.
Yeah, so I think player number 7 is like black checked by the sheriff, who I think number 5 is the sheriff. I believe I trust him more. Yeah, that's me.
Who's your black team, 10?
Who's my black team? Right now, I think 7. Number 1 is suspicious. And
thank you. Player 7.
Yeah, I just wanted to assemble the team, so now I know for sure that team is likely, because 1 said that it's likely red, so team is likely 1, 5, 10. So that's likely the team. But generally, 10 goes now. I just need to check between 1 and 8, and that's it. My team will be assembled. We'll just vote out 10, and then I do a check between 1 and 8. That's a simple game. But now, yeah, everybody now votes for 10.
Thank you. We're going to be voting again between 10 and 7. First 10, then 7. Those are your only choices now. Get ready to vote. No more gesturing. 10. Who wants to vote on player number 10? And the remaining 3 votes go as player number 7. Player number 10, you've been killed. You have your final minute.
yeah, I think I already said what I had to say, and I'm sleepy.
Understandable. All right. Thanks for playing. And with that, night is falling. Mafia, wake up and choose your victim. Dawn, wake up and choose your check. Thumbs up, Sheriff. Thumbs down, not Sheriff. Sheriff, wake up and choose your check. Thumbs up, Town. Thumbs down, Mafia. The day has come. Mafia killed player number 5.
Wow, what a surprise. Guys, you have it easy. No matter... I'm the sheriff. They shot me. Players number 1 is a black check. Player number 7 is a black check. Get rid of player number 7. He's the more experienced player from what I can tell. Listen to player number 8. She knows what she's talking about. She just played in a top 10 tournament this weekend. 7 black check, 1 black check. Let's hope 10 was actually Mafia and they just shot her off. I have no idea who else it could be. It's clearly not 3. It's clearly not 8 because 7 and 1 went against 8. So player number 1, black check. Player number 7, black check. So you got this. Pass.
Kyla, it's your minute.
Oh, hey. So I definitely think that 5 was sheriff. I believe that. So I nominate 7. Not sure what Sasha's trying to tell us. She'll tell us in a few minutes. So, I nominate. You got that already. So it's that we already have Mafia and 7 and 1 are black. You got this, town. I pass.
This is very interesting. If I am the Mafia, I won't kill neither 5 or 7. Like, I would just keep them both. So it's a little bit suspicious for me. Even 5 is being killed, because last game I also said that if I am the Mafia, sometimes I would just kill myself in order to make another one that is more. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. I want to hear you guys. And number 7, you said that you checked number 8, and number 8. Can you explain a little bit why you were so sure that number 5 is this real sheriff instead of number 7 last game, not this round? I want to hear that. I still have my suspicions on number 5 being killed, but I think that killing number 7 is also a great idea to make it a balance, because we know that between 5 and 7, there must be 1, right? But I don't think it's a must for number 5 to be that one. So I'll just listen.
Yeah, look, I kind of want to sleep, and I don't think there is a chance to win this one because we should have shot 8. Yeah, check on 1 was good. Yeah, 10 was, yeah, the team is 1. No, it's just a mathematical win, because if we vote out 8, then my version is done, and then they'll just vote us 1 by 1. Because my version is 5, 8, 10. I mean, unless they make a big mistake, which we don't care, but look. So my version is 5, 8, 10, and then they have 2 rounds to vote both of us. So it kind of doesn't matter, and yeah, it's time for me to go to sleep, I think. So yeah, 1, 7, 10 is the black team. We should have shot 8, I think, or make him miss. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to end the game, but 1, do you want a final minute to speak?
Yeah.
Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk?
All right. But I will say, just for anyone watching, the game is over. The Mafia team has conceded. The Mafia team was 1, 7, 10, and the game is mathematically over at this point. That's why they give up.
Just one final thing, like player 10, don't end your speech in this case, because we're trying to make an arrangement to kill while you're talking.
Oh, my bad.
You don't give
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
You don't give us enough time.
That's also my fault. Sorry about that.
So that's why you guys kill number 5, because you arranged that at the very beginning.
No, I wanted to arrange on 8, but the time was not enough for me, so I put on.
Your only move was saying 6 is a black check and trying to get 6 out, because there's no way in this. There's no way.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You could play. No, last turn.
No, the only option if you wouldn't check 1, that's the only option.
All right, I'm just gonna give 1. 1. Do you want to speak, or do you want me to end the game?
Can I talk for? No.
Well, you can talk after. It's fine. You just talking about strategy, right? So it's okay.
Okay.
Static arrangements are hard in any case.
Anyways,
I was nervous because this.
I don't like the idea to give up anyway. So like we need to play.
No, it's a mathematical win, and
no,
it's really.
This depends on table. This table does not split in like 0 day. So it's always possible to confuse people, and we need to fight, and we need to train them.
Okay.
You know, it's just like if they know
sorry,
that it's
sorry, Mao. Next time.
Anyways, I'll make a new game if you want to talk, but that might be the last one tonight. right. And I think that's probably going to be the last game of the night. Oh, I mean, who knows? Almost certainly, but...
So, are there enough players to make a table? No?
Probably not. Yeah, I think that's probably the last game of the night. So for anyone who's watching
I think we're just coming
the
here to
stream
discuss,
or watch
I
the video
guess.
afterwards, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. See ya.
Don't give out outside information. Got it.
No.
That's a good first go. Right.